guys, my name is Michael and welcome to a new GTK tutorial. It is time to move on, and now we are going to learn a new widget. The new widget which we are going to learn, it is called GTK GtkAccelLabel. Basically it says it is a label which displays an accelerator K on the right of the text. So basically if you check this picture right here, you see GtkAccelLabel is the name and control Q is the accelerator. Now let me show you something, but before we move, let us check a little bit the main description. It says the GTK GtkAccelLabel widget is a subclass of GTK label. Yes, this is true. So that also displays an accelerator K on the right of the label text. For example, Control S. It is commonly used in menus to show the keyboard shortcuts for commands. There is something very important which you need to understand, is that there are a big difference between mnemonics and between the accelerators. Anyway, somewhere I think the note that creating no, for example, no, they don't say something here. Whatever, no problem. Anyway, I think one of the functions will point you to that position. Now before we move, I want to show you something which is very interesting. Let me run this program. As you can see at this point here, let me move it at the right side. Here we have 3 buttons. All of them, they have a name, a label, and the accelerator. Control N, Control O, and Control Q. Now watch what happens if I hit with the mouse. If I click the button, it says callback 1, so a callback was called and says click the new button. Now if I hit Control N, it says again callback 1, you click at the button, or better said the new button. So basically it is the same when you click the button or when you hit Control N. This is the first case of the accelerator. The second case, it is a little bit different. Watch what happens when I click the button first. The open button, it says callback 1, you click at the open button. And now watch what happens when you when I press Control O. At this point we have something different. It says callback 1, you click at the open, but when we hit Control O, says callback 2, so which means we have 2 callbacks. So basically with this scenario, so this case, you can work with a button with 2 different meanings. One for the button when you click it, or another way is when you hit the Control O. Now what's the story with the last one, the quit button? Well, let's see. I'm going to click it. It says like all others, you click the quit button, which is fine. What do you think it happens now when we use its accelerator? Yes, probably you already noticed. Let me see. You see, this one is different from this one and from this one. Why? Because in this case, when we hit the quit button with the mouse, it prints indeed you click at the quit button, but if you work with its accelerator, it is calling both callbacks. You press the Control Q and you click at the quit button, you see? So basically this kind of things we are going to learn. If you are interested in some of them, then you will know which one you need it, and you will know how to choose it and how to work with. That being said, let me move to our program. I'm going to create a new project. GTK project, GTK GtkAccelLabel. Now let me open the manager, because I need to run the main function from the source. Now that I have it, I'm going to close it. At this point, what do we have? We have a window. We have basically created a window, and its signals are monitored, the delete event and the destroy event, nothing special. So the first thing first which we are going to do, I'm going to create a button, GTK widget button, and let us create this button, not there, the button should be pointed to GTK button new. No label, no mnemonic, just a button, GTK container. Add. It will be called because we need to put the button inside the window, inside our window. Now let me format it and compile it and run it. And as you can see, it looks almost good. So let me use the G object set on the button. We are going to set its margin to, let's say, 75, and then of course we are pointing it to the null that we are done, because I want to see the button a little bit better. Yeah, it looks nicer. So basically, until now, what we have here, we created a window and we created a button, and then we put it inside the window, and with the help of this button we are basically going to create our accelerator, but not in this video. I'm going to do in the next video. That being said, thank you guys for watching. If you like it, please subscribe, share with your friends and neighbors, and until next time, see you guys.